Today on Corporate Review, join us as we explore innovative technologies, cutting-edge solutions, and timely discussions from leaders across the globe. This is Corporate Review.
Welcome to Corporate Review. I'm Jackie Bales. With the level of connectivity people enjoy in their daily lives, they're quickly starting to expect the same level in the sky when they fly commercial airlines. We're here today to discuss how Thales is helping airlines with their connected services. We have President and CEO of Thales USA, Alan Pellegrini. Welcome, Alan.
Thanks, Jackie. Good to be here.
Alan, what are the major challenges for airlines when it comes to establishing connected services?
Well, the most important decision an airline has to make is to really choose the optimum service provider. Is this going to be a service that goes on aircraft that are just flying in a short region, perhaps in the United States? Or is it a service they want to provide to an aircraft that's going to be flying over oceans? And that will help determine the optimum type of service that they want to provide. Our goal is to help the airlines make that decision. We provide solutions that work on a global basis using high bandwidth satellite capabilities and also on a more regional basis so that we can help an airline provide the absolute most bandwidth connectivity to a passenger like you'd have at home for whatever their particular needs are. I'd say the second most important decision they need to make is an internal one. Do they want to offer this service as something free to their passengers, or do they want to see it as a revenue generating opportunity for them? So that's another very important consideration.
Now, how do you help airlines deliver connectivity to their passengers?
Well, we are a turnkey connectivity provider, which means they can come to us as a one-stop shop. We will help them and we provide the equipment and the systems that will allow them to offer the connectivity, but then we are also the service provider. So we can interface directly with the airline or with their passengers to process all of their passengers' connectivity needs, much like an internet service provider would do on the ground.
Alan, give us a deeper understanding of who Thales is and what you offer to the civil aerospace market.
Not many people in the U.S. may know that Thales is truly a global aerospace company. We have presence in about 60 countries around the world. We provide products and services that range from building and operating satellites to providing electronics that help metro rails or subway systems operate. We provide physical and cybersecurity solutions, and of course we provide solutions to aircraft, both in terms of helping pilots fly the aircraft, but also in entertaining and connecting the passengers. And in the cabin of the aircraft, we are certainly one of the market leaders. And today, our solutions that entertain and connect passengers touch about 1 million passengers a day. So as a company that provides solutions both for the cockpit and for the passenger, most people don't know that the solutions that airlines invest in for the passengers actually cost more than what the pilots get to fly the aircraft. But there's a lot of electronics, a lot of complex software that goes into providing a truly interesting and exciting entertainment and connectivity experience for the passenger.
So let's talk about that. What do you offer to the traveling public? And my next question is really, how do you keep up with all the latest trends in the commercial media market, because this market is changing constantly?
That is a significant challenge for us. But to answer the first part of your question, we provide a range of solutions to entertain and connect passengers. So it can involve everything from providing very large, high-definition displays that go in the back of seats or perhaps in a first-class premium suite that provide the latest in motion picture or other forms of entertainment content to passengers, to connectivity solutions that allow you to connect and surf the internet, to take care of your emails, otherwise text message your friends while you're flying across the ocean.
Right. Now, what would you say are the key success factors for an airline when choosing Thales?
We like to pride ourselves on smart innovation. We want to make every dollar we invest to really count and provide features that we believe passengers really want. And we try to work very hard to create a feeling in the air as though you were at home. So anything you can do in your home in terms of connecting with very high-speed connectivity, to watching on a very high-definition display the latest movie that you'd like to see, to be able to interfacing with your iPad or other tablet device in a very intuitive and friendly mode. We provide all of those capabilities in the systems we offer. And as you said earlier, it's not easy to keep up with what's going on in the consumer world because, of course, what we put on aircraft has to be certified to the highest safety standards. And at Thales, everything we do falls into that category of having to be 100% safe. So we think we're very good at that. And that's really where we try to differentiate ourselves, is to take the latest in what's going on in the consumer world and bring that experience to the passenger, but in a very safe way.
Interesting. How does Thales work with OEMs and other third-party organizations?
Yeah, OEMs, to include the aircraft manufacturers like Boeing and Airbus, are essential for us to work in very close collaboration with. So when those very big companies are launching new state-of-the-art aircraft, they collaborate with us on what types of systems could they put in those aircraft that will satisfy their airline customers. So we work very closely up front with the OEMs and the definition of these solutions, and then we work to make sure they're well integrated with the aircraft. So if you ran an airline and you wanted to put a system to provide connectivity on your aircraft, Boeing or Airbus could allow you to do that very easily. We also work with best-of-class partner companies, I would say. For example, when we want to provide global satellite connectivity services to aircraft that are flying over oceans all over the world, we work with a company called Inmarsat, who is one of the leading mobile satellite providers, who has launched a very high bandwidth satellite constellation that we can provide services over. So we constantly search for those best-of-class partners that we can form very close alliances with to provide the absolute best services to passengers.
What do you think people should know about your in-flight entertainment connectivity business?
We believe we are today providing the most significant experience comparable to what you have at home. We work with the highest bandwidth satellite service providers in the industry so that the experience on the aircraft you have will be very quick, very seamless, exactly like you'd have at your home or office. There's some other providers out there that can offer the same coverage areas, but they're doing so with lower bandwidth. So it's a less experience, we believe. So we are really trying to stay on the cutting edge of providing an experience comparable to what you would expect on the ground.
And Alan, how does Thales fit into this picture?
As the airline industry grows and as the manufacturers of aircraft are building the newest and latest generation aircraft, our challenge is to work with those manufacturers and with the airlines to offer the most innovative experiences for their passengers. For example, Boeing and Airbus have recently launched the latest state-of-the-art aircraft. In the case of Airbus, the A350. In the case of Boeing, the 787. And we worked in very close collaboration on both of those aircraft to ensure that they can offer airlines the most up-to-date, innovative solutions for their passengers.
What are the plans for the future, Alan, just for the heck of it?
Yeah. Well, we don't like to reveal too much of our secrets, but I will talk about a few trends or innovations that we're certainly working on. First off, the way you would interact with the system will ultimately change, as opposed to maybe having to touch it as you would a touchscreen display. We think it'd be very effective if you can just track the screen with your eyes and make decisions that way, or with your hand and make gestures. More and more of the premium seats, you're sitting farther away. You have more room.
So you have more room,
You have more room, and you have less access to the display. So we want to make it very easy for a passenger that's in a comfortable lounging position to interact. So the interface is something we spend a lot of time with. The display technology itself is very exciting. The highest definition displays we can now package and put on aircraft in very weight efficient ways, so that you truly have a high definition experience when you're watching that football game as you're traversing the United States. We have to put a lot of emphasis on reliability of the systems. It's not easy to keep several hundred passengers occupied at all times, satisfied with their entertainment with a system that is working at every seat. And that's the expectation. It must work at every seat, 100% reliability. So we put a lot of effort into ensuring that our systems are of the highest level of availability.
Lastly, Alan, if you want our viewers to remember one message today, what would it be?
I'd say the next time that you're on an aircraft and you're flying and you're enjoying one of the latest movies that you haven't yet had a chance to see at the box office, and you're able to simultaneously connect to the internet, clear off your emails, send some messages to your friend, get on your Facebook account, Think of Thales, because we are certainly one of the leaders that's helped providing that service to you.
Well, it certainly sounds like Thales has a firm grasp on providing these connected services for airlines to the benefit of their passengers. So thanks so much for being here.
Thanks, Jackie. Appreciate it.
For Corporate Review, I'm Jackie Bales. Thank you for watching.